Okay, so today we'll be talking about the bishop. That's the bishop. There's two white bishops and two black bishops. One of the white bishops sits on the third square, the white square on the right side, and the other one sits on the black square on the left side. So this is called the queen side bishop because it's next to the queen, and this is called the king side bishop next to the king, and it's the same thing on the other side. So bishops basically just go that bishops can't jump over any piece. So in order for the bishop to move, this pawn must move first to create a way for the bishop to move. The bishops, these bishops, only go diagonal. So this bishop will go this way, diagonal this way, on the white square. It has to stay on the white square. Anyway, diagonal. Anyway, diagonal, but stay on the white square. It can jump over. It can jump squares from this side to that side. It can go one step like a pawn, but it basically goes diagonal. Same thing with this other bishop here. In order for this bishop to move, either this pawn has to move or this pawn has to move because it goes diagonally on the black squares. But we'll talk about how the bishop attacks when we start talking about how the bishop plays in the game. But basically, this dark square bishop moves diagonal on the dark squares, and the light square bishop or white square bishop moves diagonally, only diagonal all the time, on the white squares. The bishop is a very dangerous piece, and you'll see why when we start playing the game. So again, bishop moves diagonal. That's it. Doesn't go straight, doesn't go sideways. They just move diagonal all the time. It can be one step, two step, three step, but they can jump from this side to the other side of the board. They can go, if this pawn is not here, it can go this way, diagonal, anywhere. As long as this one stays on the white squares and this one stays on the black squares. And it's the same thing with the dark square bishop on the other side. Like you can see on the left side, there's a light squared bishop on the white square, and on the queen side, there's a black squared bishop. They're very dangerous pieces. And when we start going through the game, we'll see why. So both the bishop and the knight, they sit together. They are called the minor pieces in chess. Those are the two minor pieces, the bishop and the knight. So when anyone refers to the minor pieces, it's the bishop and the knight. Very dangerous pieces. Okay. Next time we'll deal with the next piece. Okay.